This is purely a week where we have our 6s to 12s play an informal trial which allows the clubs more or less to assess the players at what level they're at and also to grade them into their particular divisions. We've got 18 clubs and we also host 4 clubs from the Roosters. We've got Clovelly, Bondi United, St Charles and Paddo Tigers. We look like we'll have about 10 teams in our A grade comp. We then have an A reserves comp, which I'd expect 7 or 8, and we're piloting on behalf of the New South Wales Rugby League second division, which is 11s, 11 aside, and it's a 5 metre rule. So it's a form of rugby league, it's open age competition, but it's for those guys that perhaps don't have the fitness levels that they had or haven't got the time to train and the like. 5 metre rule, easier game to play under the Safe Play Code, which is the National Safe Play Code, which applies from 6 to 15. So it's more of a social form of the game. Most sports experience a bit of a slump when the kids get into their teenage years, when they go from 12s to 13s, and you know there's a number of things that the kids go from primary school into secondary school, more focus on their education and the like, and obviously other interests. You know, kids once they get into their teens make their own decisions, whereas for a lot of these kids that from perhaps 6 to 12, mum and dad encourage them to play sport and what have you, but they make a lot of their own choices.
Hey, my name's Kane Wilson and I play in the Maroubra Tigers, and I'm in the under 11s, and I like to play when I tackle a lot and hard, and it's very good that I'm getting into this sport because I'm big a bit, so I'm trying to get into sport good. I'm the biggest guy in the team, so I run very hard to try and get a try, and it's very good to play with. The teams that are playing this today is Maroubra Tigers, Botany, Saints, Clovelly and Maroubra.
What do you like about rugby league?
It's fun.
What's fun about it? Running, scoring, tell me what's
Yeah,
the best?
running and tackling.
Yeah.
I like to run hard at them and kick goals, kickoffs, tackle, score tries, that's good.
We have a code of conduct here at the juniors, which we apply stringently for the safety and the comfort and you know, for the well-being of everyone, from the players, the referees, and the spectators. We enforce that strongly, and I've got to say that the league adopted the code of conduct that South Sydney Juniors implemented quite a few years ago. It's one that we're proud of, and unfortunately we. You know, on occasions we have to apply it. The Safe Play Code, I'm once again pleased to say that South Sydney Juniors were the first metropolitan club to ever introduce it. The Safe Play Code is a code that applies from 6-year-olds to 15-year-olds, and has rules in it such that there's depowered scrums, no pushing in the scrums. You can't tackle above the armpits, you can't sling a player, you can't sandbag, in other words what they call it NRL level flopping. You can't flop on a player, so they're guidelines just for the protection and also the comfort of players and the confidence to allow the kids to play this game with confidence that they're not going to be injured. And I've got to say that the level of injury in rugby league compared to a lot of other sports stands up quite well. The juniors, we don't sell alcohol at the grounds. Our final series, for example, is alcohol free. There's no alcohol allowed in the ground, and you can't buy alcohol in the ground. So it's a good day out of the footy, and as I say, with the code of conduct, it's all about, you know, mum, dad, grandma, grandpa, your nieces, your nephews, your aunties, your uncles, everybody having a good day out at the best game of all, rugby league.